This integral has the root 1 minus 4x square, which is in the form some quantity square minus some function of x square. I meant it has the form of root a square minus u square, and where in this question a is 1 because 1 square is 1 and u is 4x square is 2x quantity square 2x, and we know whenever we get root a square minus u square, then we make the following substitution: a u equals a sine theta, which in this case u is 2x equals a is 1 sine theta. So we make 2x equals sine theta. So let's come back here. Let 2x be sine theta, and we are trying to convert this whole integral in terms of new variable theta. We need to take derivatives of both sides with respect to theta. So 2 dx over d theta equals derivative of sine is cosine d theta. Okay, and dx is divided by 2, so dx is cosine theta over 2 d theta. Okay, then with these substitutions, the given original question integral now becomes integral 1 minus, this is 2x quantity square, and 2x quantity square is 2x square. So we find from here 2x quantity square is sine square theta, times dx is cosine theta over 2 d theta, which is now 1 minus sine square is cosine square, and the root cosine square is just cosine, so this is just cosine times cosine theta over 2 d theta, which is, we can pull 2 all the way outside, 1/2. Okay, and cosine square theta d theta. And we've seen earlier, whenever we have cosine square or sine square, we need to use the half angle formula. By the way, when we are integrating cosine square or sine square, here is the formula: 1 plus cosine 2 theta over 2. If this were sine square, then we would have 1 minus cosine 2 theta over 2. So integral cosine square is 1 plus cosine 2 theta over 2 d theta. Now we need to integrate, so let's split into 2, or we can pull 2 all the way outside. Okay, we get 1, 2 times 2, 4, 1/4 outside. Then entire derivative of 1, let me put bracket, entire derivative of 1 is x, but the variable is theta, so theta plus entire derivative of cosine 2 theta is sine 2 theta, and we need to divide by this 2. It comes by u substitution. Okay, entire derivative of cosine 2 theta is sine 2 theta divided by this factor 2. Okay, and this could be the final answer, but we have to write the final answer in terms of original variable x. Okay, now our substitution was here 2x equals sine theta. Using this, we will find what is theta and what is sine 2 theta. Let's work out with that. So our assumption is 2x equals sine theta. So let me do over here 2x equals sine theta. That was the original assumption. Then 2x equals sine theta. So let's make a right triangle based on this. Okay, 2x is, we can always write 2x over 1. So we have a right triangle, and this angle is theta. Sine is this side over this side, so 2x over 1. So we need to find the base b. A square plus b square equals c square. Okay, a square plus b square equals c square, and from that Pythagorean identity we are able to find b. So 2x square, which is 4x square plus b square equals 1. Subtract 4x square from both sides, 1 minus 4x square. So b is root 1 minus 4x square. In fact, this base is root 1 minus 4x square. Okay, so we have now all three sides of a right triangle, so we will be able to find any trig function. So the final answer is now then 1/4 of theta. Okay, look at here, 2x equals sine theta, then we can find theta as well. So let me do over here, 2x equals sine theta, so theta will be sine inverse of 2x equals theta. Okay, so theta equals sine inverse 2x, so this is sine inverse 2x plus sine 2 theta. Oh, it's the double angle, sine 2 theta, but our right triangle is for theta, so we need to break this into a formula. There is an identity, sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cosine theta. Then we can write what is sine and what is cosine theta from this right triangle over 2. So we have to go one more step. At the same time, we can cancel 2 and 2. 1/4 times quantity sine inverse 2x plus sine theta, we know sine theta is just 2x, times cosine theta. Look at this right triangle, cosine is base over hypotenuse. Okay, so base is root 1 minus 4x square over 1, so just root 1 minus 4x square, and this is the final answer. Hold on, I forgot to put plus c. When we integrate this, then we have to put plus c, so plus c. Now this is the final answer.